Finale. Fight Forever, präsentiert von Aqua Reaper. Und dieses Match ist eine Special Attraction. Title Match um die WXW Shotgun Championship. Das Zeitlimit für dieses Match beträgt 15 Minuten und es geht um die WXW Shotgun Championship auf dem Weg zum Ring. Ich präsentiere den Herausforderer from 732 New Jersey, USA. He is the Ace of Space. Welcome back, LSG!
Here at WXW, we celebrate wrestling 365 days a year. But on at least one day, we like to appreciate the people that make it possible, the fans. And here at Fight Forever, preceding WXW Fan 2025 in Hamburg, the Shotgun Championship will be defended. Matt Demasi here on commentary.
And my name is Robert Christopher Forward, the CEO of High Performer Limited and the manager of the joint venture that is currently the WXW World Tag Team Champion.
Well, we'll see if this man here can become a champion himself. It will be the first title that LSG captures here at Westside Extreme Wrestling.
Ich rufe seinen Gegner in den Ring. Er betritt die Bühne mit einer Körpergröße von 1,78 m und bringt ein Kampfgewicht von 95 Kilogramm auf die Waage. Aus Nürnberg, Deutschland, der WXW Shotgun Champion, Hector Invictus!
But to become WXW Shotgun Champion, he will have to dethrone this man. And just listen. The fans here in Hamburg chanting for Hector, who finally, after a long campaign, has finally conquered his first singles championship at Westside Extreme Wrestling. And as that Invictus flag flies high, we'll see if the Ace of Space can fly even higher. The very first match for us here tonight in Hamburg. Of course, Fight Forever preceding WXW Fan 2025. We've got one hell of an event awaiting us. And what better way to kick things off than to kick off the Shotgun Championship, defended traditionally, if you're new here, within a 15-minute time limit. WXW head referee Tesselo Jung. And we're off 15 minutes to decide the fate of the Shotgun Championship. What's your prognosis, Mr. Forvik?
After a warm welcome for LSG, right after when Hector Invictus came in to this arena, we heard the whole crowd getting behind Hector, and it has to be hard for LSG here tonight because he's coming back. He's expecting the fans to be behind him, and now he realizes, no, I don't have the support here that I might have expected before, because the fans here in Hamburg, as we heard, are firmly behind the champion.
Well, that's very good analysis. I mean, LSG, of course, 2 years, almost exactly 2 years ago, in this very hall, he defeated Aigle Blanc, so it's very much well and clear that LSG has what it takes to become a champion here at WXW. He just hasn't had the opportunity yet, and we heard from him on social media. He's been here at WXW for 7 years, on and off, traveling all the way to Germany, but he's always come here to help others. At the WXW Wrestling Academy, where he's probably spent his most time in Germany, assisting young talents here. But maybe now it's time for LSG to focus on LSG with that cover here, but a kick out by Hector Invictus.
But to be fair, and I will say this again and again, yes, he has assisted people like, for example,
right there, LSG was looking for that launch code. That could have been a very quick end to that match. Instead, Hector comes around. Not to interrupt you, as a drop kick lands by Hector Invictus.
And here, as Hector takes over, I wanted to say he was helping people with the likes, and here's a cover by Hector Invictus, like with the likes of Ilya Bloom, which I don't like that much, as we all know, or Anil Marek, which I had to get out of the hands of LSG to make him the champion that Anil Marek is today.
I mean, you talk about taking Anil Marek and saving him. It was LSG's tutelage, along with Bloom's assistance, that led to him breaking that losing streak he was on and breaking through.
He would be gone by now.
Oh, the championship might be gone here, but a kick out comes in by Hector Invictus. LSG, thus far, doing a good job of staying on top of Hector, but that, you mentioned it, you hear now the crowd firmly behind Hector.
And you can see the focus on LSG's face, because he has been hit with some hard-hitting offense here by Hector, and he had to realize everything Hector does is so explosive, and everything he does hits hard. He's a massive man that can move as fast as anyone else in this roster.
You're absolutely right. And exactly just that explosiveness, that power. And LSG himself, he's a veteran. He's been around. So you see here, keeping hold of that headlock, he knows that if he lets go, Hector can just go wild. And incredible durability from LSG himself to take that back suplex and keep holding on, keep control of Hector. Manages to find his way out. Boot blocked here. Hector rolls him over. Might find it. A kick out by the Ace of Space. And here comes LSG. My goodness. Cover here by LSG. Maybe. And a kick out by Hector. You notice there a little more, let's say a little more dip on that chip with that.
And you are speaking right out of my mind. LSG, as much as I've critiqued him before, is doing good today because he has a game plan, and the game plan is keep Hector down. Don't let him be explosive, and here with the cover, this is not to get the victory here. This is to wear Hector down, wear down his muscles, stop him from giving that explosive edge to this fight. And so far, it's going great for the man from New Jersey.
And thus far, LSG is doing a fantastic job of keeping control of Hector, keeping that explosiveness in check, but Hector equally a very talented and technical wrestler and very durable, as we saw in his last title defense, his first title defense, in fact, against Bobby Guns in Papenburg. Very hard-fought victory as the stunner comes in here, followed up with that kick right to the head. LSG, you notice there, another quick cover by LSG, this time rolled him up. And you see a little more frustration in LSG's eyes. You noticed it in that social media video where he talked about his goal, his ultimate campaign to win a championship here at WXW. We'll see if he comes out the other side of this match as the winner. But speaking of the other side, Fight Forever is sponsored by Aqua Reaper. Welcome to the other side of water.
You know, Matt, sometimes I wish you were thirst.
You wish I was, what do you mean?
I wish you were thirst.
Thirst?
I wish you were thirst, because if you were, I could just drink an Aqua Reaper and send you straight to the other side. If you know what I mean.
I do. That was very morbid. Thank you very much for that. But Aqua Reaper is definitely the product to do that. As you see there, it looks like that headlock was not the product to victory for LSG. Hector fighting him off, but you notice, even 5.5 minutes in, Hector, typically one of the wrestlers with the most cardio fitness on the roster, he's clearly been worn down here by LSG. And flying in with that European uppercut is the Shotgun champion.
But good analysis for this time on your part. Hector Invictus had to take a breath. He's still not on his feet. This was desperation mode for Hector Invictus, and now both men on their feet and exchanging hard blows.
And you hear the fans here in Hamburg cheering on both men in this exchange. Clearly, Hector definitely has a lot of fans, but you hear pockets of LSG chants as LSG Rushes in, and that boot coming straight to the face of Hector. Hector catches him and plants him with that spine buster. And that explosive power that can come out of nowhere from Invictus. Maybe it'll carry him all the way to victory here as that power slam comes in. Cover to retain the championship, and a kick out by LSG.
I felt the vibrations of that power slam in my feet over here at the desk. What an incredible power slam, but it didn't do the job here.
No, but it definitely got him much closer than he was before it. Invictus, you see here, calling. Might be the end here, might be looking for that Invictus knee. Blocked by LSG. What a pitch right there, and it looks like going in for that launch code. That launch code connects now for the Saints explosion. Cover. LSG is finally a champion, but a kick out by Hector. And look at the expression on the face of LSG.
Imagine, Masi, you were sure that he had that title. He was sure that he had that title, but Hector Invictus had something else on his mind. Still kicking out now. What is he supposed to do? What is LSG supposed to do? But he has something.
He does have something. Rushing in as LSG, out of the way goes Hector. I've never seen LSG this driven. That expression on his face. I don't think he's ever wanted to win as much as he's wanted it here. But Invictus might have just cut him short. That power bomb exploding, and with that, still champion.
Ist der Sieger in diesem Fight Forever Match. And still, der WXW Shotgun Champion, Hector Invictus.
What a valiant effort by LSG. He threw everything at Hector Invictus. And he just barely got it. We talked about how sound his strategy was. He definitely whittled away and wore down Invictus, but in the end, Invictus stands tall in his second shotgun. He stands tall in his second shotgun title defense. Invictus asking LSG to join him in the middle of that ring, looking for that handshake, a show of respect. And LSG abides it. I'll tell you what, LSG may have lost the match, but I think he's won quite a bit of respect in the direction of the reigning champion, Hector Invictus. And we leave Hamburg with the question, how long can Invictus remain your shotgun champion? That is the first of many questions and hopefully many answers that we're going to be having here tonight in Hamburg and Fan 2025. The celebration can begin for Hector Invictus.
Sieger in diesem Fight Forever Match und der WXW Shotgun Champion Hector Invictus.
In a few minutes, Fan will begin and we will find out if this man can finally celebrate. Metehan has been on a conquest since his return to capture the WXW European Championship due to injury to our champion Mike DeVecchio. We have no clue who he's going to be facing, so Metehan is going to have to go into it blind. But he's 6-0, and you have to believe the Baba can do it.
But this is it. This is the first title defense for the joint venture between Norman Harris and High Performer Limited. And we are keen on winning here against Aigle LeBlanc and Michael Oku, who aren't even a team. So obviously, we will get out of Hamburg with the title still around our waist.
Well, if you paid attention to 16 Karat Gold, you're going to have to be worried because they have incredible synergy. Speaking of 16 Karat Gold, last year's 2024, these two men faced off in this match as a tag team. However, here, now in the main event, it will be ECW rules. Dungan, Masato Tanaka, the hardcore legend, against the Avalanche, Robert Dreismer. A cornucopia of incredible wrestling for the fans here in Hamburg. Tune in and sign up to Triller TV Plus and
Sugar.
Werde jetzt Teil von WXW Now. Das ist WXW, das Epizentrum der Exzellenz, der Nährboden für wahre Größe und die aufregendste Promotion im europäischen Wrestling. Und WXW Now ist nicht nur die Heimat all der Action, sondern auch von Rivalitäten für die Ewigkeit. Sämtliche Shows sind sowohl in deutscher als auch in englischer Sprache verfügbar. Worauf wartest du? Sehe jedes Event, folge jeder Geschichte, spüre die Aufregung. Werde jetzt Teil von WXW Now.